this is the third and final part of my haul series from what we got whilst we were in the US. This third part is the stuff that I got whilst we were in Florida. The first part was what we got in Vegas, and the second part was the sort of Disney stuff I got in Florida, so I'll link both of those down below if you've not seen them. This is definitely the biggest section, and hence why I'm doing it last. There's clothes, books, home decor, makeup, like every category basically, so I'm just gonna jump right in. I'm going to start off with clothes because there's a few pieces. I didn't actually buy too many clothes this time, sometimes I go overboard. So let's start. The first one I got is actually from American Eagle, and we had a voucher so I got this a little bit cheaper. This is the softest flannel shirt I've ever felt. It's this gorgeous sort of red and blue checkered, very sort of like West Ham colours. And it's just super soft. I got this in a size small. It was $44.95, but I did get it a bit cheaper. They have these in a ton of different colours, but I thought this was the most sort of autumnal and of the colours that I generally like and would wear. So that's the first item I got. The second and third item I got are both from Target, and I am obsessed with velvet. Like, it's official, I'm obsessed with it, which is really funny because Darren hates the feeling of velvet. He like would touch it and be like as if he'd put her nails on a chalkboard. It was like so funny to watch. So these are both from Target. I have worn one of them, so the price has come off, but it was around $25 I want to say. So this first one is a little play suit or a little romper, and it's this sort of blue teal velvet. On the back it's got this crossover. I don't know if you'll be able to see. It's like got a crossover to it. So ideally you want to wear a strapless bra, but I just wore a colour bra that was similar and didn't really bother about it. And then it is a play suit, so it's got the little shorts on the bottom. It's really nice and flowy. I wore this a couple of times around the theme parks, and even though it's velvet, it's not like too heavy a fabric to wear. Super cute, and this is going to be really cute with like tights in the winter as well. So I really enjoyed that and I liked wearing that. And then the other item I got, I thought and envisioned this as like my Christmas dress, and it's a red velvet, which I feel like I had a red velvet dress when I was younger, and it's basically just like a slip. It's got this little bit of like mesh at the top. This was $24.99, and it is just a typical straight up straight down dress really, but it just looked really cute, and the velvet helps to like hide any unwanted little lumps and bumps, and yeah, I just love the feeling of velvet. I actually got some bras and knickers from Victoria's Secret which were velvet. Love it. And then I got one coat from Abercrombie. This is actually from the kids section, and I always go in there because sometimes the clothes like fit better because they're like made for shorter people, and they go up to age 14 to 15. I'm like a size 8, so definitely worth a look. And it's not like, not all of it is specifically looks like kids clothes. Like, I'll show you. I put this jacket on and I fell in love with it, and every time I would walk past the shop, like the different malls, I'd like fall in love with it. It wasn't cheap. I think it was about $70, but that's like £50 for a coat, and a winter coat at that, and I just love it. So this is what it looks like. I'm just trying to show you. So it is just a puffer jacket. They do it in 3 different colours. I got the black with the grey lining to it. It's got a little pink mousse on it. So they had navy with pink lining, and then they had a pink one with grey lining, I believe. But I thought the black is the one I'm going to get the most wear out of. And then inside it's just got this super soft, like, what do you even call this? Just like fur. It's like a blanket basically. It's so soft. This does like molt a little bit, this fur, but super soft to wear, and it's actually reversible, so when you want to look like a bear you can wear it that way and have the puffer on the inside. I probably won't do that, but yeah, I thought that was really cute, and I'm definitely going to get a lot of wear out of that this winter. So I'll move on to accessories. The first thing I actually purchased before we went out to Florida, and so is the next thing actually, but I'll show them because I could only take advantage of actually using them whilst we were out there. This is my Always More hat, and if you saw my September favourites, you know that I showed it in that. This is from the shop Always More, and is run by Audrey Roloff, who is from Little People Big World, and this is the maroon dad hat, I believe. I wore this constantly whilst we were around the pool. I just loved it. It fits really well. It's really nice and adjustable, with the little clasp at the back, and it just fits really nicely, and I love like just the look of it. And I'm not usually a hat person, but I was super happy to wear this, and I love everything she stands for with the Always More campaign. So yeah, I was happy to get that. I'd ordered off QVC and got sent. I'm actually going to do a review on this. But this is by the brand Glug, and it's the carousel bag. Again, I showed this in my September favourites. And I was using it primarily as a waist bag, and it was the bag I took to all the theme parks. It was brilliant. Like, I was so pleased that I had this. So if you want to know a little bit more about it, head over to my September favourites. I'll throw that up in a card or something like you can do. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It carried everything I needed. My camera I'm vlogging on now, my Polaroid, my phone, my sunglasses, money, makeup. So yeah, it was perfect. So I will move on to makeup. I didn't get too much because if you've seen my other videos from this trip, I did get a few makeup items then, so have a look at those. I got one nail polish. This was in a clearance at Target, and it's by Essie, and it's in the colour Girly Grunge, and they're originally $8.99 and I got it for $4.48, and it's what I'm wearing on my nails right now, and it's like that foil purple. I've got one like this in more of like a blue colour, but I didn't have anything of that purple shade, so I got that. And my gel nails were like really badly like outgrown whilst we were out there, so I had to change them. I also needed to get a brow gel, so I just picked this one up. It's from Essence, the Lash and Brow Clear Gel. I've not actually used it yet, but that will be the next one I use because my other one's starting to run out. And then I got two lipsticks. The first one I got actually from Ulta, and this is a new thing that MAC, I believe, is starting to do, and that is they're making mini lipsticks. I saw, like, you know, by the tills they have the like little size travel things, and like the little cheaper tester items. And I saw this, but they were all in Ruby Woo, which is the bright red, and I never wear bright red. And then I saw this, and this was the only one there, and it was in Velvet Teddy, and I like the colour Velvet Teddy, and I have it, but I was like, I need a mini one, obviously. This was like £10. But it's like perfect size for your handbag. I should have brought in one to show you that's of normal size, but I'll show you my other lipstick that I'm going to show you. So we all know what Velvet Teddy looks like. It's like that brownie nude. I got this lipstick from Bite, and this is in the colour Thistle. I've not had anything from Bite, and they're supposed to be a more sort of natural brand with as far as like the ingredients I use. And it's this like mauvey lilac colour, super pretty. I was on like that like mauvey lilac kick from the lipstick I wore for my wedding, so this is a bit lighter and a bit more like grey and lilac toned, but it's super pretty. But as you can see, that's it in comparison to the little MAC one. How sweet is that? So yeah, and the packaging for this Bite lipstick is really weird. Like, it looks like, that looks like when my mum started to use her lipstick for too long, when it starts getting to that point. So that was like the makeup items I got. Again, not too much. In the past I've definitely bought a lot more makeup from out there. So we will move on to books. There is one more accessory, but I'm going to hold that off to the end because that's my favourite thing. Actually, I'm going to move on to candles next. I got 3 candles from Bath and Body Works. They had a ton of promotions on while we were out there. Unfortunately, we were too early for like all the Christmas stuff, but it was like all Halloween fall stuff coming out. So I got 3 candles and a candle holder. Their candles were on like half price, and we had vouchers and things like that, so it worked out pretty nicely. First candle I got was Golden Citrus. So they're normally $24.50. We got them for like half price. And this says it's sparkling mandarin, warm cedar and golden amber. And it is just like a fresh citrusy scent, but also like it smells a little bit of like men's cologne and a little bit of trees. It's super nice. Do you know what this reminds me of? If you've flown on the soaring ride at Epcot, when you go over those orange trees, that's what it's like. That's exactly what it's like. It's like walking through a field of orange trees. It's gorgeous. The next one I got was Dream Big, and this says vanilla musk, orchids and toasted coconut, which you don't often find orchid scented things. You can definitely smell the vanilla and the coconut, like the little like tropical scent of that. On the lid you can definitely smell more of like an orchid smell, like, but it's almost like a fruity scent, but that's really, really nice. And that's in a really simple jar. And then the third one I got, I think I'm most excited for, and this is called Bergamot Waters, and it's a blue candle. And this says sparkling bergamot, pristine blue waters, sugared citrus and creamy sandalwood. It is just really fresh, really clean. I have a lot of sweet and fruity scents, and I just wanted something that I could light and smell like a home. And this is it. It does have that like little bit of a citrusy scent, but it's like a very clean scent, and I really, really like that. And definitely worth giving as a gift, I would say. And then I did get a candle holder for them as well, and as soon as I saw it I was like, I need that. This was $14.50 and it's a marble freaking candle holder. I mean, does it get any better? No, it doesn't. So that, after this video, is going straight downstairs and into our lounge. How cute is that? Just thought, it's just so cute, especially if you've got a fireplace to actually put candles on. Like we don't, we just put them on our coffee table. Really, really cute. So I might as well do the rest of the home decor whilst I'm going about it. So we went in quite a few like home shops. Like we didn't really think about getting it back home in our suitcase, but we managed to get it all back. We ended up going into Crate and Barrel, and obviously I've heard it from all the YouTubers, and Darren and me both actually spotted these, and they're these two glass, they almost look like baubles, with like a silver rim to the top. I believe they were like $9–10 I want to say. Definitely no more than like $12 I want to say each, that is. So we just got two, and we just thought they were really, really pretty. And then also from Crate and Barrel we got this ornament, which you can actually use as like a little photo frame, so I might do that and put it on my vanity, and I'll show you why in a second. But this is just a little sort of pearl little photo frame, and then the little charm, it says 2017 on it, so you can either hang it as an ornament or you can just set it out as a little photo frame. So I might put it on the tree for Christmas, and then once it comes to take it down I might just use it as a photo frame. We'll see. And that was $7.95. And then if you're looking for a cheaper alternative, we got this one from Michael's, and this was $4.99, and it's just a heart. So again, I need to get creative and print some photos out and get them put in these. And then two other things we got from Michael's were totally impulse purchases, but they really sparked joy with me, and I'm so in the mood of decorating our house with loads of wall decor. It's unreal at the moment, so I've got a lot to put up. The first little wall piece we got is this one. Now these don't have the prices on them, which is annoying, but I got this first one, and it says Home Sweet Home on it. It's got like a grey wooden frame to it, and this grey, not grey, like a wood board to it, and it's got a little bit of gold writing on it as well. So I thought that was really cute. And then I wanted to sort of make a feature wall and pair it with this one, and it says you will forever be my always, which I thought was really cute. And it's like blue writing on a white background with sort of a brown frame to it. So yeah, I've got a lot of DIY to be putting up. And then finally I've got books. Yeah, I've got quite a few books to show you. The first one isn't so much an actual reading book, but it is mine and Darren's Navigators Council journal. This again is by Audrey and Jeremy Roloff, and This is from their company Beating 50%, and it's all basically surrounding beating the percentage of divorces and building a stronger, happier marriage together. So I bought this before we got married and got it sent to our place in Florida, and so we started it the week after our wedding. And basically you sit down once a week, you fill it out. I'll probably do a review on this at some point as well, and you just sit down and you fill out like the little calendar for the week. There's a little devotional you can read, and then you have these 6 questions that you ask each other. And we've done it for the past 3 weeks. Tomorrow will be our 4th week doing it, because tomorrow is a month since we got married. But I've really enjoyed this. It is very heavily Christian, I will say that, and me and Darren are not overly religious, so in the devotionals I do tend to sort of skim read it to him and just pick out like the bits that aren't as Christian and religious based. So if that is something that deters you, this is probably not the journal for you. And there's also a question that says, how can I pray for you this week? Obviously me and Darren aren't big on praying, but we still go through and answer the question and just talk about how we can help each other in that week. Like I said, I'll do probably a review on this, because there isn't that many sort of like YouTube videos about it, because when I was trying to research about it I couldn't really find anything. So yeah, and this has been really highly rated by new couples and couples that have been married for like 20-30 years. So we're really enjoying it. It's really nice just to sit down every week and just have that time to switch off social media and just be together. So the rest of the books, most of these I've actually already read when we were away. The first one is The Cellar, and I'm actually going to do a video on the books I read whilst we were on holiday and do a little bit of a review about them. So the first one is The Cellar by Natasha Preston. I won't go into too much about these because obviously I'll do that video, but it's about a group of girls that are trapped in a cellar by a man. The next one is The Orphan's Tale by Pam Jenoff, and I really actually enjoyed this book more than I thought I was going to. It's set during World War II, and it's about 2 different women and how their stories come together, how they're both affected differently by the war, and there's a circus involved, and it's really, really good. This one is All We Have Left by Wendy Mills, and it's surrounding the events of 9/11, and it sort of flicks back between now and then, and again 2 like storylines that sort of intertwine together. This one is exciting because it's a signed copy, and this is Odd Birds by Ian Harding, who plays Mr. Fitz in, or Ezra Fitz in Pretty Little Liars. So I got that. Again, check out that video when it comes out of what I thought of this book. And this is the only one I've not read. This is Spaceman by Mike Massimo, and again it's a signed copy, and it's about the astronaut. I really wanted to go to the Kennedy Space Center whilst we were out in Florida, but we didn't have a chance in the end. Maybe next year, and you can actually sit and have lunch with an astronaut, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, I got this. I'm excited to read that, and that's like $28. Their books are expensive, but we did sign up for the Books A Million gift cards or club card, so you do get a bit of a discount. And then the final book I've got to show you is very, very exciting, and this is something that I'm keeping for a future generation. No, I'm not pregnant yet. No, we don't plan on getting pregnant and having a child in the next couple of years. But as soon as I saw this, and as soon as you see the cover, you'll know why. This is The Kissing Hand by Audrey Penn, and it's based around raccoons. Oh my gosh, they are my favourite animal. Like, if you've watched my videos, you know that. And as soon as I saw this, I thought it was super, super cute. There is like a bunch of them, which I'd love to get one day for future children. This was $17.95, and it's basically, this one is about a raccoon that's going to school for the first time, and he's quite sad. He doesn't want to go to school, and it's like quite, they all sort of have a message to them about like helping children and like getting them to relate to the character, and how they can help, and like how you can help your child basically. This was like in the section, they had like a bunch of like going back to school books, and this was one of them. I just thought it was really cute, and the illustrations are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at that little sad raccoon. So yeah, I thought it was super cute. And she gets stickers in the back of this. Like, that's pretty cool. So I think this would be a really cool one. Not only for like my child to like look at the pictures, but then once they get a bit older and go to school, it'll be a really cool like book for them to learn from. So finally we have probably the big item, and I'm straight off the bat gonna say I didn't buy this. My dad bought it for me. I saw it at one of the outlets and I really wanted to get it, and they had a discount on it as well. And me and Darren were like, it's just too expensive for me to buy it. And my dad was like, look, I'm gonna buy it for you as like part of as like a wedding present. And so for that, I'm super grateful. And this has been sat in this bag with all the packaging since I got it. I've not used it. I wanted to wait and like unveil it in this video. I'm so in love with it. Are you ready? Are you ready? This is the bag. This is by Kate Spade. It's my first, yeah, like my first ever Kate Spade item. It is super pretty. The stuffing's not been put back in it properly, but it is this gorgeous sort of nude pink, like a pinky taupe colour. It is gorgeous. It is coming out pretty true to colour on screen. It is definitely like a pinky lilac, like taupe colour. It's a really nice size. It comes with a crossbody strap, which I love. It's got these gorgeous tassels on the front, and I just love the little spade that they put on all the Kate Spade products. It does look like it's been sat in the bag a bit funny from the little line on it, but I love the little like perforated detail around the side. I just thought it was gorgeous. And then it's got a snap closure, and then I've still got the stuffing inside, but it's got this like polka dot lining to it, and there's like side pockets in it. I'll take the packaging out so you can see. I can't wait to use this. It smells amazing as well. So as you can see, you can fit probably quite a bit in there, and it's got a zip pocket as well. And so yeah, can't wait to start using it. So the original price of it was $428, and we got it for about $120. So I just love it. I just can't wait to use it. It's super pretty. So yeah, very excited. So that's all I've got to show you. I hope you enjoyed this video and watching these haul videos. If you've not seen the other two, they'll be linked down below. Stay tuned because I'll have more of the vlogs coming out. I'm slowly getting through them all. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know what you've been up to lately. Leave me a comment down below. I'd love to talk to you all now because I'm getting more subscribers, which is really exciting. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!